worked. 50-53.
All I did was open up this little section right here, and I think we got a button signal.
We do, with shank. Well, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Well, it's part 8. I'm heading back out to the cellar hole that waited. But this time I'm coming in from the east in an area which I have not before. I found a little break in the land avoiding swamp that brought me to the wall furthest to the east. And I basically got to head out that way.
Which from here is looking rather thick. But again, you guys know my approach. I like to cover as much ground as I possibly can when we have access to a site like this.
And for me personally, it's a much more enjoyable experience as time goes on to know a property like this as best I can. Kind of reverted back to the way that I used to do things in the first couple seasons of Stealth Diggers videos. And that is get a permission and work it as hard as I can. So, alright, let's get over that wall and see what's out there, and we'll make our way to the cellar hole itself. It's an interesting piece of land, and I'm assuming that he had set this up for pasture. Corner of the wall is over there with it jetting out to the north, but to the other side the wall was never complete. So this is what essentially is inside this incomplete square. Just a lot of low-lying land, pretty eroded, and we've had a lot of rain, so it's pretty wet. So this is what it looks like out here, not too far behind where the house sat. Woof. So I'm trying to get closer and closer, but it's the same old brutal story. This section, which had been logged in the last, I don't know, I'm going to guess 10 years or so, is just making it difficult to get up to the site. So I'm all over the place. I was going to swing through, but that ain't happening. Alright, well, I made it inside the perimeter of the old farm. Time to start detecting. I'm going to try to outskirt away from the cellar hole today, further back on these walls, and if it's really quiet for some time, I'll head back up to the cellar hole as usual. But that was no better than any other direction I've come into this place. That's why it was so hard to find for so long. So let's give it a whirl. Well, I've made my way back over to the cellar hole. It's just too quiet out there, and I don't like swinging quiet. Love hiking in it, but I'd rather come up here and dig anything than not dig anything out there. But I'm working in that nasty patch of prickers where I got really lucky the other day. So here's a target. Chunk of bean pot, Dutch oven. As you guys saw in the other day's episode, I save all these too. Oh cool, it's more bean pot, but it's a chunk where the handle went in. And I dug another piece of this last year where the other side of the handle went. Hiding under a log. Ah, beautiful little buckle. Well, it's taken me some time today, just like the other day, because, well, 8th trip. And as I've showed you before, there's just so much stuff down on the ground. A lot of it needs to be moved, but that is a beauty. So I think the next trip in here, which will be number 9, will be geared more towards cleaning up this brush. On the other side where all those prickers are, I really want to just mow that down so we can continue to keep coming out here. And like I said in a recent video, I really want to, on this channel, do things in series. Yeah, there may be breakups in between of doing other things, but I like the reality of working a site linear like that. So, all right, let's keep swinging around. Well, that worked. 50-53.
All I did was open up this little section right here, and I think we got a button signal.
We do, with shank. Kind of looks like something on there.
No, I'm just seeing things. That's all right. That's button number 28 from the site in total.
So, believe it or not, I've been out here 2 hours. I'm happy to have found what I found, but there's no doubt the next phase has got to be cleaning all of that small stuff around the hole that's growing the prickers and crapola. And on this side, clear up the logs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hike back out roughly the same way we came in, heading to where I'm parked. I'm going to swing when we get on the other side of that wall, out of curiosity. So let's hit it again.
I'll tell you, once you get out beyond where the immediate farm was and the walls end, this is it. Just signs of logging through the years, but nothing but woods. Just kind of curious, looping back around. I want to see what is off the corner of this wall up here. It's a lot nicer outside of the walls. And there's the beautiful corner of the property. So that wall will continue all the way up to the home site. And that one goes out a few hundred feet and just stops. Now look at the difference in the ground. As soon as you step out of that pasture, it's actually rather smooth. Definitely not as rocky. So we're going to head down to the ravine there. Hopefully we can cross the river, because this is a different spot than where we came in. But I want to get on the other side of that river and swing my way back up to the road. Something's been looking for some food.
Well, that's it. I swung all the way back to this location. Quiet. Kind of a kickback, not Thursday, right? But it's days like today where even spending that much time to get a couple more relics, it's completely worth it, but also just covering more ground. I went in and out 2 different ways, and it's days like today that sometimes we strike. We either find a great location, new location, or amazing finds. All right, see y'all soon. Until next time, enjoy your Not Thursday.